If you've ever wanted to strap on a helmet and go vintage racing, I've got the exact car for you. This 1962 Porsche 356 is exactly what you need to be able to jump in and go racing. My name's Rod Emory from Emory Motorsports, and I've been building vintage race cars for nearly 20 years. When I decided to build this car, I took a 1962 coupe body and refurbished it from the ground up, stripped it to bare metal, and then rebuilt all the structural integrity back in the car. New floors, new longitudinals, all those components to make sure that it's good and solid. And then integrated a complete roll cage in it to give it the strength and rigidity. Then as you move into under the hood of the car, I took the original gas tank, gutted it, put a fuel-safe fuel cell in it, and then put a gas filler through the hood. Now I put the fuel filler over to one side to make it a little easier to fuel it up. Up in the front, we've got a front-mounted oil cooler, and we have brake ducts to cool the brakes. Now this car is a 1962, so it would have originally had drum brakes, but we built it to run in the disc brake class. It has disc brakes, Fuchs alloy wheels, and reinforced and decambered front spindles. Now inside the car, we did a number of things. We put a nice simple gauge package in it so that you can see every gauge with all the pertinent information. You got the tach, oil temperature, oil pressure, and then also an hour meter. Now we also put a battery cutoff in the center of the dash, short shifter, and a nice complete Sparco seat to give you all the comfort and feel that you need to really make you feel like you're part of the car. Now we did a number of other things to lighten the car up. It's got Lexan windows all the way around that are strapped in to keep them from blowing out of the car when you're going 120 miles an hour down the track. Put flip-over 911R style deck lid hinges that are made out of stainless steel. And then on the motor, I had Ace 356 build a motor that was very reliable but had a nice solid cam in it to make this car really have grunt coming out of the corners and down the straightaways. We also put one of our alternator kits in it. Now these cars typically have generators, but on this particular car we put one of our alternators because it creates more power, but it also takes less drag on the engine. So hey, if you've ever wanted to go vintage racing, grab a helmet, get your license, strap in this thing, and let's go racing.